Om Shanti. So you went to the soul world, and when you went to the soul world and sat before Baba, where did you sit? What was your place? So when you go and in yoga, you go and sit in front of Baba in the soul world. Where do you sit? What is the position you take, Shilpa?
Sister, Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Sister, I see that inverted thar
Yes.
and Baba on the top, and then this thing. I try to see myself on the top.
Yes. Yes.
On the circle that is after Baba.
Yes. Very nice. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
So this is based on our Swaman, and I should always feel that I'm the closest to Baba. Yes, and you should try to see which position you take instinctively. Okay, and then I remember there was this one sister who used to come to the center, and she would ask me, Didi, today I went to the soul world and then I was very scared. So I said, why were you scared? So she said, I thought, how can I sit here just like that? I might fall down. So there is no gravity, there is nothing. I'm a star hanging there and I might just fall down. So I was very scared to sit there and I couldn't find my balance. And she had just undertaken the course, and those were the initial days. And then in that day's Murli, because Baba answers every question that the child has. So in that day's Murli, Baba said that you see the stars hanging in the sky. So there are no ropes tied to them which are allowing them to stay centered there. So similarly, you, the soul, also can sit perched up there just like the stars in the sky. So that was a very beautiful explanation Baba gave in the same day, that she was asking this question and Baba gave the answer. So Baba answers everything. And in today's Murli, Baba is talking about drama, and Baba is saying that I make you Trikaldarshi, so you know the whole drama, you know all the facets of the drama, which not even Lakshmi and Narayan would know, because when you go to Satyug, you will forget you will only carry the sanskars, but you will forget the Gyan. So today I was also, when I read the Murli, I just read the Murli many times. So I go through the Murli 4 to 5 times. And then I sit and I allow the Murli to talk to me. So I just allow the Murli to give me something which is an essence of the Murli. And then when I was sitting and ruminating, so I just felt that today's Murli gives me a sense of Purusharth and drama. So, there is always this question we keep asking. So, where is the balance between karma and drama? So, you have to make effort, right? So, then there is everything is predestined also. So how do you strike the middle point between where is effort and where is the drama, or where is destiny? So when I was going through today's Murli, I had a feeling that today Baba says that you are all actors. And you see, when you talk about an actor, it's a very interesting way to see yourself. Because an actor has to act. Yes, an actor has to act. But he has to act given the limitations of the script. Yes, an actor is limited by the script, but he has to act. So there is a script. The actor cannot say that I will just act. So there is a foundation of the script, but then according to the script, you have to act. Yes, and then there is a, and then about the script, if you think, it's very interesting because in the world also, when somebody writes a script, the script has to be very coherent and very logical. Yes, even for a good actor, a good script is very important. And in this world drama also, the script is not arbitrary. It's not like just like that. The script is there, or the drama is without any laws. So there is a very good logic, very good laws governing this whole script. But there is a script, and then that whole script repeats itself also. So once the whole play ends, again it starts all over again. So we must understand, so when an actor sets out to act, he has to understand the script, he has to understand his part, what he has to do in the script, and then he has to understand also the angle through which the script is written. So, it's very important to understand the whole logic behind the script, or understand the laws that the script is based on. And then there is another thing, which is an actor can always perform even if he is not given the whole script, even if he is given just his own scene. So, you just give a scene to an actor, then he can perform. But then that performance, and when you know the whole script, that performance, they are two different things. Yes, so can you differentiate between when you're given just a small scene and you are asked to perform just according to that, and when you know the whole script and you perform according to that? So there is a big difference between that. So our soul is an actor. We have taken these costumes and we are playing our parts. And we have been doing this since Satyug. So ever since we came down from the soul world, we are playing parts. But until now, we were playing parts based on the current scene, which was not spoken to us. We could just see it. So, we saw a scene in front of us and we played a part. Yes, and we just kept acting according to that because we didn't have the knowledge of the whole script, or the past, present and future, or we didn't have the knowledge of the three worlds. So we just saw the scene in front of us and we acted. And that was a very limited. So now you see that there is an actor who is in a scene where he has to play a villain currently. But he has no idea that in the next scene he has to change into a hero. So he just plays the villain with full conviction, but then he has no idea as to play the hero, so he doesn't bring in shades of the hero into the villain also. So then when he has to play the hero, there is a lot of difference between what he was and what he is. But once he knows that I'm playing the villain right now, but I have to be hero in the next scene, so then he brings in some additional, craft into his acting, which convinces you that yes, he played the villain last time, but he's the hero. So similarly, Baba says that up until now, you only saw one aspect of time, the present, and you had no idea what your whole script is, and you had no idea what the whole drama is, and you had no idea who the main actors in this unlimited drama are. So you only knew the current scene. You knew that in this scene, this person is my co-actor, and this person is my facilitator, and this is my makeup man. But you didn't know who is who in the whole big drama. But now, when Baba has come, Baba is telling us the whole script. And he's telling us that you're not a limited actor, you are an unlimited actor. And Baba says that you have also forgotten the roles you had played. And then you were just, playing your bodiless self in the soul world, and then you came, and then for 2500 years you've played the part of a deity, and then your original, so you are an actor, but your original identity. So it's very interesting that up until now the actor had no idea about his original identity also. And now Baba says, you are not just an actor, your original identity is you are the director's child, you are God's child. And then you understand what is the scene that is to come. That is, in the next scene there has to be a destruction, and then there is Satyug, and in the middle there is going home. So Baba says, now you play the role keeping in view all of these scenes. So now you have to be prepared for the next part also. So while playing the current scene, you also know that tomorrow I have to play the hero, I have to be the deity. And then even if times are difficult and challenging, you don't forget that in the next scene, you're going to be a deity. So Baba tells us many such things. And then Baba also explains that the script that we are in is not just, it's not whimsical. It's not like, why does Baba not do Vinash today? Yes, or why does Satyug not come at 12 p.m. today? No, it doesn't happen like that. So Baba says, this script is also based on a lot of laws. And today Baba says that, it's not like, so just imagine watching a movie where something happens very illogically and suddenly. It's not gradual, it's not organic, it's not smooth. Then you don't connect with it. Yes, so there is a flow. So you have to keep in view that everything that happens in the drama must be based on some sense. Yes, there are laws governing everything. And if it is not based on that sense, then it looks very bizarre. Everything looks very bizarre then. And Baba says, I'm not only telling you the script, I'm also telling you the laws governing this whole drama. So today Baba tells us a very interesting law. Baba says, even if you become pure right now, yes, so since the elements of nature are not purified totally, then it will become a problem. Yes, because when the soul becomes completely pure, you will need pure bodies. A pure soul cannot stay in an impure body. So Baba says, and this is also related to, we made so much effort in bhakti. But in bhakti, it is not the time to become pure, because in bhakti, if we become pure, then the elements of nature will not be pure. So then how can the pure soul sit in the impure body? So Baba says here also, you keep making effort, and the karmatit stage, the stage of complete purity, will be achieved only in the end. It cannot happen that you become completely absolved of your sins and absolutely pure, and then you continue sitting in the impure body. And until the whole, so these two things have to happen at the same time. So, purification of souls and the purification of the five elements of nature has to coincide. So Baba says, you keep making effort, and then there'll be a time when both these things will happen together, and then you will shift from impure bodies to pure bodies. And this is one law that Baba explains today. And there are laws. So, Baba tells us about many laws. And I remember there was this one sister, and she said, what if I do a lot of like practice, but I don't contribute anything? So I don't do any seva, but I just keep practicing. So I said, then you will have a sanskar, So when you keep practicing, you will create a sanskar, correct? So you will create a sanskar of purity, sanskar of peace if you practice. You will create a sanskar of bodilessness. But then you have not created the karma, because karma will be created through seva. So you have not created the karma of being a king. So if you have not served anybody, if nobody has benefited from your body, mind, wealth, anything, then how can you become the king? So then there is a gap. That's why Baba says Gyan, Yoga, Dharana, Seva, all are important. And there was one Murli in some days back in which Baba said that even if somebody has given everything, to the yajna. So when sisters get samarpit, so sometimes, they bring whatever they have with themselves also to the yajna. But Baba says that doesn't mean that you sit and eat only then. You don't serve. So even if you have given all of your wealth, you have to still serve with the mind and the body also. And if you have done service through the body and the mind, you have to give wealth also, because Baba says that everything has a utility. So when you donate your body, you get good health. When you donate your mind, you get peace of mind. When you donate wealth, you get palaces in heaven. So Baba says everything has a law, and you have to understand the law. This whole script is based on the law. And that's why an actor has the capacity to act. But a good actor will always act according to the script. Have you heard the word overacting? So overacting won't do. So you cannot overact, or you cannot underplay yourself. You have to act according to the script. And a good actor is someone who understands the script and acts according to the script. So that's why Baba is giving us a very good sense of the whole drama. So, and the laws governing the drama. And then Baba today also says something very important, that according to the law, that the one who creates something has to sustain it. Yes, so you see that when a parent creates a child, when a parent gives birth to the child, then nobody has to go to court to make a decision about who will take care of the child. It is so organic, you see. The one who gives birth has to sustain it, right? So it's it's so much inbuilt in the whole system. And I will tell you one incident. So there was this sister, there was this lady, and she was blind. She couldn't see with the two eyes, and she used to paint very beautifully. So she used to paint very beautiful paintings, but she was blind, and it's very interesting to see that. And then she used to paint these paintings, and then she couldn't market it. So she had difficulty marketing, and then nobody and then she had to hire a whole team, pay them, and take care of the marketing so that she gets the due remuneration of the painting. And then she said that, being an artist is not enough. If you want money from your product, you have to be the marketing person also. So you see that every person has to take the responsibility of taking forward the process of creation. So if you have created something and you think that it has to reach this destination, you have to take the responsibility of it. And in the world also, we say that a leader is somebody who gives birth to an idea, and then he cannot think that I gave this idea, I gave birth to this idea, but somebody else will take it forward. No. It's your idea, you take it forward. It's always this law, and this is a very beautiful law that Baba states today. So, जो रचना करता है वो पालना करता है. This is a law in the drama. And then Baba says that today that according to this law, the Buddha cannot go back. Christ cannot go back. So they came, they established a religion, and they just cannot leave those who they created in midway and then go back and sit there and relax. So if you created a religion, you will come in some form or the other and sustain it. And Baba says, according to this law, all the prophets and the dharampitas are here, and they are taking birth after birth and sustaining their religion, some or the other way. And then Baba says the same for the deity religion. Baba says, why don't I establish the religion directly? So why doesn't Baba just come on his own? Baba collaborates with Brahma Baba and Mama. Why? Because Baba says, I am akarta abhokta. I cannot come into the cycle of birth and death. So that's why I don't do it directly. I make you do it. I'm Karan Karavan Har. My work is to make you work. My act is to make you act. And Baba says that I do it this way because those who create have to sustain. So if you are not part of the process of creation, you cannot be a part of the process of sustenance. So you cannot come and rule in the deity world without doing the groundwork in Sangam Yuga. So only if you have toiled and sweated and done the Purusharth in Sangam Yug and you have made the effort in Sangam Yug to serve, only then can you rule in heaven. And then Baba says that also you cannot say that I will do the needful and then I won't come and, I'll just sit in the soul world and not come and serve in heaven. No, that also won't happen because you are creating a new religion. So you will come and sustain it. So that's how it goes. That's why Brahma Saraswati become Lakshmi Narayan. It cannot be otherwise. So those who take the responsibility of the task will see it through. So that's how it goes. And then Baba today says that there is another law that we must understand. Baba says today that I come and make everyone pure. I don't have any other cure. Baba says, I don't have any magic wand. I don't have any shortcut. Purity is the only way for a pure world. So right now the world is impure and tomorrow the world is pure. So if you want to shift to a world of purity, you have to become pure right now. And then there is another law that Baba has given, that is purity is the mother of peace and happiness. So everybody says that you want peace, you want happiness, but without purity, there cannot be peace and happiness. And Baba says that even if 101 crore people sit together right now and become peaceful, the world will not be able to come to peace because there is no purity. Yes, because there is no purity. And I have heard that Gandhiji celebrated, so Gandhiji practiced celibacy. Yes, and then he had somehow figured out that purity is very important and purity gives you strength. He had figured that out. But he gave this idea that I want to send a message to everybody to practice celibacy. And then he was said, if you do that, your whole, this whole movement will come to a standstill because people won't do that. So you do whatever, but don't give this idea. And this is why, there was, because he practiced celibacy, there was so much strength and then he could bring about such a big movement. But then that same, we won independence with so much of zeal and enthusiasm, but then things have not been getting only better and better because we don't understand that without purity, there cannot be anything. There cannot be peace, there cannot be happiness. And so Baba, because Baba is God and he is not afraid of anything, so he comes and says, I don't have any other shortcut. There is no other cure. Purity is the only cure. And Baba says that so Baba says that in the world, there is always this kamna, this desire to have, so that वो कहते हैं ना वंश की वृद्धि हो. So everybody wants their clan to grow. And because they are impure, they keep doing this through impure methods. And if you look at the religions, so you look at every religion, in most religions, the Dharampitas practice purity. Yes, the prophets, the seers, or the priests in churches, they practice celibacy. But then they want their religion to grow. Yes, everybody wants their religion to grow. and then they don't know how to make it grow with the impurity. So then they allow impurity, and then they say that the followers can be impure, but the preachers have to be pure. And why they say that the followers can be impure? Because there's this desire that our clan should grow. And if the clan doesn't grow, then it will be finished. So, because of this desire, and because we don't know how to continue with purity, how to increase the number with purity, so we resort to impure methods. But Baba here says that this is your only birth, and this is a very small religion. It's not like it has to go on for 2500 years or something. You just have to be a Brahmin in one birth. Yes, so you don't worry about your Brahmin religion growing. You practice purity, and then in this one birth, you just stick to your purity, and the mouth-born children of Brahma will grow, those who will accept Brahma Baba and Shiv Baba as parents, and those who will practice and follow the path of purity. And then Baba says, from this will follow the deity religion. So then you have to leave the body and go to a world where purity is the religion. So you don't worry about these things about growth of clan and this and that. So it's not like the child of a Brahma Kumar has to be a Brahma Kumar, so you keep giving birth to Brahma Kumars and Kumaris. So Baba says you don't have to engage in that thought. And Baba says the only way to create a pure world is by practicing and upholding purity. And then Baba says that I tell you the whole script. Nobody knows that. Nobody knows the importance of you. Nobody knows the importance of India. So Baba says, in Bharat, I come, and just like, when a film is shot, a place becomes famous. So Baba says that I tell you the importance that this whole deity religion and this whole part of 2500 years of Satyug was played in India, in Bharat. So Baba says Bharat's Mahima also you should know, and then you should know that you were the deities playing those parts. So now you keep all of this in view. Now Baba says, I have given you what happens at what time, when, where, and what are the three worlds, and you keep all this in view while playing your part right now. You keep all the three aspects of time in your awareness while playing your role right now, and also the laws. So every day Baba is teaching us the laws. And then Baba also today says that in the scriptures it is written that Shri Ram came first and then Shri Krishna came in Dwapar Yuga. Yes, so they say that Treta Yuga came first and Shri Ram came in Treta Yuga and Shri Krishna came in Dwapar Yuga. But Baba says that you must understand that there is a law of entropy, and things move from good to bad. That's how it goes. So, you decrease in kala and gun as time passes. And Baba says that Shri Krishna is described as someone being Sola Kala Sampurn. So he is 16 celestial degrees full. And then Sri Ram is 14 celestial degrees full. So how can Shri Krishna come after Shri Ram? So Baba says, that's why I tell you that Shri Krishna came in Satyug. And that same Radhe Krishna became Lakshmi Narayan. And then after that, in Treta Yuga, Shri Ram came. So this is the fact. But then people thought that Shri Krishna gives knowledge. And then Baba says that God is called and today Baba also tells us that Gita is called Bhagwanuvach. No other scripture is called Bhagwanuvach. So every scripture is more important than the one who spoke it. But in case of Gita, the sermonizer is God. And the sermonizer is more important than the sermon. It's because in the Gita it is written, if you have yoga with the sermonizer, then you will be absolved of the sins. So Baba says it's very important to understand who spoke the Gita, because Bhagwan spoke the Gita, and Bhagwan cannot be corporeal. So Baba says, I speak the Gita at this time, and it is very important to understand that in the Gita it is mentioned that God comes and he ensures the destruction of all religions and the establishment of one deity religion. And Baba says that time is now. And the sermonizer of Gita doesn't come in Dwapar Yuga. He comes at the end of Kali Yuga and the beginning of Satyug, the confluence. And Baba says, this is the true confluence when I have come and I'm speaking the Gita to you. And it is me who says that if you connect with me, if you have yoga with me, I will absolve you of your sins. So Baba tells us all these things and many more things in the Murli. So go through it. And today in the blessing, Baba says that one pure thought is so powerful that it can uplift the soul from weakness. Yes, one pure thought is very, very powerful. So let's say somebody is going through a physical illness. What is an example of a pure and elevated thought in this time? The example is, I am an imperishable soul. I am a soul, I cannot die. So what is there to fear? But when you try to take this elevated pure thought, then there'll be a challenge coming from these thoughts, because other thoughts will also keep coming because the soul is weak. And then Baba says, if you have a determined thought, if you just show some courage to hold on to this thought, then I will come and become your companion. Because again, Baba has told us one law, which is Himmate bacche madade baap. If you show courage, I will give you help. Yes. So Baba says that whenever you try to hold a pure thought and then there is a challenge from impure, wasteful thoughts, you have determination, hold on to it. And then I will come and I will give you company and take you out of the trouble. But first courage is to sow the seed of a pure, elevated thought in that situation. And another seed is when the interference from impure and wasteful thoughts come, then stick to it. Hold on to that thought. And when you do that, then you will see, you will receive Baba's help. In very concrete ways, you will feel it. And Baba says today that if you have determined thoughts, then God Himself becomes your companion and you constantly have a tilak of victory. So Baba will ensure victory in that place. But first, you have to show that courage. And Baba says, simply let this emerge and all waste will automatically become merged. So then all this, this interference from Maya will also get over and the situation will also shift. But you have to generate a pure thought and then be determined and hold on to it. Okay, Om Shanti.